Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 5 of my Empyrion Alpha 9 Let's Play. So I've come back to the escape pod, and I've got a bunch of stuff built. I think I'm going to start building a base, and I think I'll just build it here. Might as well. You know, things are pretty good here. It's got a nice open area around it, so that if I do decide to build some turrets and defend against some drone attacks, I should be able to go harvest the drones. One thing I found out a long time ago playing is if I build next to a large body of water, like the edge of the sea or something like that, then what ends up happening a lot of times, just keep filling this thing up, what ends up happening a lot of times is I end up killing or shooting down drones that are coming to attack my base over the top of the water, and then I have to swim all the way out there to try to loot them. So I think in this big area of land it's going to be a little bit nicer, but what I think I'm going to try to do, especially since I have my drilling turned up, I think I'm going to try to build an underground base and then just have some turret defenses up above. So we'll go somewhere, let's say here maybe? Okay, and then I will use my drone to dig. And for now I just want to dig down and be able to dig down and place the base down. That's all I'm really worried about at this moment. Like, did I say base down? I meant core. So I want to get pretty deep, and since I can drill so fast, might as well. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a base other than just to get the large constructor so that I can build better stuff. Just because that's typically for me, I like to get out in space and go other places. But I think this time I'm going to try to spend some time on the planet attacking some points of interest and things like that. So I want to build, and then also I don't normally build the bases underground like this. But since I have my drill turned up so much, I might as well, because having it underground means it's going to be more protected from wanderers and drone attacks. They have recently switched it so the drones only attack once you build your first turret. That's pretty nice, because it used to be once you placed the core, you were on a timer, and boy, you had to be fast. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a big parking area down here somewhere. So let's go off to the side here. And we'll make our actual base off to the side. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go to my hover vessel and my constructor output. I built some base stuff. I do need some more concrete blocks though, actually. But what I'll do is I'll link to this. So yeah, wireless connection, large constructor, blocks, and some cargo. Alright, so the nice thing about this is it's not necessary at this point in my game, but as they've added the volume and mass, once that's enabled, which it's not enabled in this game right now, but once that's enabled, doing it the way I just did it, where the items are actually stored on my hover vessel and not on my person, means I'll be able to hold them a lot more. Whoa, what is this? Did I already place a core? Did I accidentally... Oh no, I have the base starter right here. Whew. That startled me. Okay, no, I don't want that quite yet. Not quite ready for it. There we go. Back to the drill. I thought I uncovered it. That was going to be freaky. Some random underground base. That would be kind of cool, huh? Like if you could, when you were digging, you could find like lost artifacts or something. So for now, my goal is basically just get it out of sight, which I think I've pretty much done. So I am going to go ahead and place it down here. So we'll go page down, page down. There we go. We've got a base. And we will place some items down with it. These are the things I plan to bury at some point. Well, actually, right now. Alright, so we have our base core. And we have 2 capacitors, so my plan was to worry about powering the base with solar at first. Rather than... rather than fuel. Because until I can produce fuel relatively easily. So, for solar, I'm pretty much in the center of the planet. I wonder if I should just go straight up. Alright, so... Oh. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Ah. Can you tell I'm trying to back up? Oh, come on. Get rid of this thing, will you? What a little jerk. Snuck right up on me. I was not prepared for that, clearly. Okay. Phew, that startled me. Now we're having an adventure. Okay, so what I think I need to do is go down here and point at the base and then hit N and connect and then come back up here. Hopefully, yeah, now I can place them. So for now, let's just place them over here. So I'm just going to place those 2, and what I'm hoping that did for me was start producing some power. Oh, I didn't realize they hovered like that. Ooh, mysterious. Okay. So yeah, current output's 81 kPu. So hopefully the battery will start charging here pretty soon. I just want to make sure the connection works. That's the first time I've ever actually connected stuff via that remote connection. So we'll see if that works. Let's see. We also need some more concrete. Can we make some in this? Let's see here. For our base, we just want concrete blocks. Let's just make a bunch. Let's grab some more. And then we're going to want some doors. For now, let's do 2. Good enough. Alright, well, let's hop back in our drone. Head down here. And see how we're looking. Doesn't look like we're getting any battery power. Our output's gone down just a little bit. I just want to get some more floor laid out. And then, do we have space for the constructor? We do. And then let's just put a couple blocks right here. Good enough for now. Then we can go in here. Do we need to turn the power on to get it to start storing? Maybe that's what it was. Okay, so we need to set up some groups. So first one I'm going to do is cargo. And I put the pound signs on there just to get it at the top of the list. Let's go constructor, fridge, we have it always on. Okay, so core will go into always on. Wireless connection, always on. Capacitor, capacitor. These will go into always on. Okay. So this guy will go into cargo. And this guy will go into cargo. And then this guy will go into constructor. And we have the beginnings of a base. Oh, the constructor was active. That was drawing some juice. So it says we have 34 minutes of power left, or is that 34 hours? I think it's probably minutes. I'm really surprised the battery's not building up. I'm worried that having them completely disconnected like that is just not going to charge the batteries. We'll give it a little time, though. We'll see. Hold on. I just heard a guy. I'm paranoid now that I'm going to get attacked. Alright, we need to make sure and put this stuff in the fridge. Alright. I'm still average output 20. Oh, battery is at 5. What if we turn this off? Oh, I see. I have 2 capacitors, so it's going to take longer to charge them up. Okay, so let's go here. This will be input. This will be output. And then in here, we will point him into the proper things. So I think the first thing I'm going to need is more solar panels. Let's see here. How are we looking? We're still showing nothing on our battery. but it's up to 6. Okay, so it just hasn't got up to 1% yet. So yeah, that makes sense. So what do I need? I need 16 before it'll show 1% battery power. Okay, so just to get it queued up, I'm going to want some solar panels. I think 15 is the max I can have. There's no way I'm going to be able to make that many. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take everything out of my constructor input, put it in the base input, and then I don't know how much juice we're going to have to run it, but that was good. We got all 15. We got all 15 made because it goes instant, so it's not drawing a ton of power. That's excellent. And that's turned off now. Okay, so let's grab this guy, and we will connect him now to the base. Oh, interesting. Can I connect to both of them? It's interesting. So that its generic level is actually too low. It seems like. Maybe I would be better off doing something like this. Yeah, since I got those two there just kind of working, let's do this. This is interesting, though. This is the first time I've tried this. I'm actually connected to both the hover vessel and the base at the same time. That's very useful. Ah, oh, darn it. I don't have the ability to fix that right now because I don't have a whatchamacallit, multi-tool. So we're going to go right there. I'm hoping that this is already connecting and starting to charge that battery. All right, so let's go here. So that they have some sort of a structure connected to them. You are losing contact with your drone. No, I'm not. Leave me alone. I don't want to lose contact. All right, so this will be the biggest solar setup I've ever done. Again, I'm not used to building bases at all, really. So let's see how we do here. My plan. Okay, so I need to take down these other two solar panels to make space. All right, so how's the base doing? Yeah, we have plenty of power coming in. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and salvage these little ones because I want to be able to use the large ones. All right. Just like that. 15 solar panels. Hopefully that gives us enough power to do quite a bit. We'll see though. I mean, let's see. Does it show potential power? Battery's up to 22 already. So average output for solar is 347 kPu. Yeah, that's not much. I want to say the advanced constructor uses 500 kPu just by itself. But that should be enough right there to get some stuff going. All right. Yeah. So we got a base started. Yay. So what I want to do now, let me think. I want to start. Let's see. Wait, let's grab this guy first. And he is connected to the base output. We also have him connected to constructor output here. Ooh, hold on a second. Hover vessel, fridge. This should be over there. Okay. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, hang on a second. Disconnect. So for now, we actually want to connect to the base input because as we're drilling, we want the rock to go to the base input. We're going to keep drilling this out. One of the things that's strange to me is if you go onto a planet that is oxygen rich, so you don't even need your helmet, you still have an oxygen supply in your suit, and you can't fill that by just taking off your helmet. That seems strange to me. Like, you have to fill it the same way that you do on an arid planet. Seems like there would just be a vacuum, just like suck in some air into your suit. Okay, now let's do this. Whoops, wrong button. Let's grab from our hover vessel some concrete blocks. And let's keep this coming out. Whoops. Ah, darn it. We did not want that. That happens a lot in my drone. Basically, what I want to do is set up the ramp so that I can fly in and out without causing too much of an issue. So I'll try to get this set up here. So the wall would be somewhere here. Okay. For now. So the goal here is to make a huge ramp that will come down underground, and then like I can either just keep going straight forward and park, or turn right and park, and all my ships will fit under here, and then I can have a big area like over here for my stuff in general. So like this. All right, so that's going to be the door. Okay. So the idea is there that this is the side. So what I need to do is dig out the rest of the area. So that I can get the floor set up. I don't know how wide I should make it either. The reason I'm doing this is it won't be an issue. Well, it will, or it could possibly be an issue. But it's less of one now. But on my Patreon server for Empyrion, which is something that if you're interested, you support me on Patreon, you'll be able to join the Empyrion server and play with a few of us. Anyway, on that server, since it's still going once I've logged out, a lot of times when I have my ships just parked somewhere, random drones or creatures will come along and see the ships and just attack them. So this is my way of hiding them, so they shouldn't get attacked while I'm not here. Like if I'm out at a point of interest or off in space traveling and I have like my hover vessel still here, I can park it down below and it's not going to get attacked. That's the goal of this. This might not be a good idea. Who knows? We'll see. But that's what I'm doing here. So we will get this floor set up. Trying to decide how wide I want to make it. Is that going to be wide enough for a ship? Pretty close to it, I bet. Pretty close. Let's go out one more. All right. Let's call that the width we're going to go. So we can build up a side here. So how's that? That looks pretty wide. I should be able to get my ships down inside there. So that'll be the beginning to my ramp. Like that. And then the ramp will go, we will use this first line of ramp bottom. Like that. And then it'll go up from there. Excellent. All right, so you see how I'm going to get it started. Between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and work on the base a bit. Just try to, if nothing else, get access so the hover vessel can pull down here. And then I'll start working on just in general the base and maybe some plants, stuff like that. But we're going to have to take care of some of that stuff between episodes and then the rest in the next episode because we've reached the end of our time. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here. And yeah, I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Take care, everyone.